Lunch with Multimillionaire, how it changed my life, 3 tips which I want to share after that event. Hi, my name is Anna Zakkery, welcome to the channel. Today I decided to tell you a story about my lunch with a multimillionaire who taught me a couple things, and I have separated 3 advices from him which I really found useful, and probably you will find it too. On this channel, if you're new here, subscribe and like this video. At this channel, I tell a lot about how to make money online, specifically by implementing digital marketing skills. If you want to quit your 9-to-5 job, this is a place to be. Watch the videos and I will explain a step-by-step instruction how to switch to digital marketing and start making money online. There are so many options how you can make it. But today the topic is somehow related to marketing, though not directly. I'm gonna talk about how to change your life and 3 tips which were so useful for me. At the beginning of this video, by the way, when I was preparing, I thought that he's a millionaire. And then I thought, oh my gosh, I'm a millionaire myself. I have become dollar millionaire in 2023. And that was such a breakthrough for me when I was preparing for this video. I did not even realize that. Last year, one of my friends, he's a multimillionaire, and that guy, he owns a couple companies and he has more than 1,000 employees who work for him, and the value of all companies he owns is several millions dollars. So we were having lunch and I was, as always, asking questions, and he said, like, well, the first tip which really struck me is one person can be beaten. We were talking about how to build a company, and I said, like, how you were able to create the companies like you have at the moment. He said, like, never build your business alone. One person can be beaten, but the team cannot be beaten. What? I all the time thought that, okay, I can be a solo owner and I'm still the solo owner. But the thing is, we need to value our team members, not just to pay them salary and to send them the paychecks every month, not just to say them kind words. It's another feeling. It's when you understand that you create empire together. It's when you every day wake up and you know that you're not alone. In my life, I've been an entrepreneur since 2014. And every day, no matter how many people I have in my team, at the moment we have more than 90 people in my team. But every day I woke up and I thought that I am alone in that fight for the first place. And after that lunch, I started to think, okay, if I still have not found my supporters within the team, maybe we need to change something. Either my attitude or the key players in my team. So what we're gonna do, what's the next step? Here comes the time for the first question for you. Can you analyze your team members, if you have any? Analyze it now and ask yourself a question. Are you walking alone, or are you walking with somebody towards your goals? Because when you walk alone, it's quite difficult to reach the goal on time, especially in these fast-changing times, especially when we have so many new things in the United States which impact the whole world. So are you walking alone, or you have some supporters that will cover your back in case if something happens, and which can help you to cover some parts of your business? Even when I had 90 people in my team, I did not have those supporters. I still felt myself that I'm doing all alone, that all strategy depends on me. And this is really bad. We have to change it. I'm still in progress. I still were not able to fully immerse in the position when I'm not alone walking towards the goals, but I'll be there soon, believe me. Tip number 2. If you are currently thinking of changing your strategy or switching from 9-to-5 job to something else, if you want to start freelancing, if you want to start a new business, in this case, choose only those skills that help people to print money. Okay, let me clarify on this point. What does that mean, to print money? For example, I work in digital marketing. I help influencers, online educators to launch their online courses with high tickets and generate as much revenue as possible. So no matter what crisis is on the planet, I'm still in a high demand. We still have a line of clients who want to increase their revenues. And when I say learn the skills which help people to print money, I mean all the skills related to, for example, digital advertising, Google ads, Facebook ads. This is a CEO when you help websites to pop up on the first lines of a Google search. It's sales, it's a storytelling, it's a content creation, it's a copywriting, all skills that help people to print money. This is only related to those who are in the moment thinking of switching to another profession. If you are in your 30s, so maybe it will be a little bit challenging to still chase the dream of becoming a surgeon, because it's gonna take you another 10, 14 years to be there. Maybe for somebody it's okay, but for me, I don't have that much time. Who's gonna pay my bills while I will be playing this game? So that's why I'm too pragmatic. I'm choosing the skills that help other people to print money. Think about that. So if you currently thinking, okay, where gonna be my next path? Where do I turn? Even if you already chosen something, ask the question, will this skill help others to print money? If I implement this skill, if I provide this service to other people, will this help them to increase their revenues? Okay, the last sentence I'm gonna say here is that why it is so important to help others to print money. That's obvious. When people have to invest money in something, they want the payoff. They want their money back. And if they're paying you for, let's say, sales or creating content or digital advertising, that your skills, your efforts, your job, your work will help them to make their money back. It is way more easier to sell. Okay, the next tip which I want to share is, if it's not scalable, then it's the job, not business. We were talking about my position in the company, that I'm a hands-on business person. I'm all the time at work. I work at least 9 hours a day, including Saturday and sometimes Sundays. I'm all the time in my office, sitting at my desk. That definitely impacts health, relationship, my motherhood, a lot of things in my life. The thing is that the question was about, like, okay, how to scale to numerous companies. And he said that the first thing you need to do is to make sure that what you're trying to scale is scalable. Let me make an example here. For example, you work as a coach. I meet a lot of coaches. They work on one-on-one basis. They are quite difficult to be persuaded that they need to create online course, because one-on-one coaching is not scalable. People would like to work with you as a coach, not with your teammates again. So you are trapped with all working time you have during the day. Let's say it's 8 hours. You have 8 hours. This is the maximum amount of money you can generate within your day. Let's say 8 hours, you charge $100 per hour. $800 is your maximum. And the only way you can grow is just to increase the rate. But there is still gonna be the limit, no matter how much you raise it. So at the moment, it might seem a good idea. Okay, we'll raise the price. Let's say you do nails. You work as a manicure master and you say, like, okay, I'm gonna raise my rates. You will raise the rates, but until you do that yourself, until you perform all the actions yourself, you will never be able to scale it, because you still will have the limit. This is so difficult. Like, I have my nails done every month, and the lady who does that for me, she's the owner of the beauty space, and she also does the nails herself to other clients. The problem is that she has a lack of time for the strategy. She has zero time to think about the future and to create some long-term efforts that gonna perform and bring result in a year, because she's all the time just doing the nails to other people, but at the same time she has chosen the path of entrepreneur. So once you become an entrepreneur, or once you decide, okay, I'm gonna scale my business, Now is the point when you have to think about, okay, how are we gonna do that? I need to free time for the strategy, and then for organization of all processes to implement that strategy. How are we gonna do that? Hands off business. Don't touch the business. Don't do that business crime when you start doing everything yourself. When you think that nobody can substitute you, when you think that, oh, I'm gonna do that myself. No, this is a business crime. Stop doing that. That tip made me think about like, okay, how I'm gonna do that in the future, how I'm gonna free myself from all operational work, because at the moment I'm a CEO in my company as well, and every time we launch a new course, every time we start working with a new online educator, I immerse fully. I am involved in every department. I sell myself, so I just pick up the phone and start selling myself. Why? Because I think this is super important for me to understand how everything works in the project, how people react on the offers, what do they reply, how old are they? Like, I want to learn more about them. And on some point, this is a good thing because that helps us to grow really fast. But on the other point, while I'm doing so, I am missing my time on growing the company. Here are 3 tips. I hope you were able to watch them till the end. Sometimes people dream about becoming a millionaire, but they are not even able to watch the video till the end. That's hilarious. And let me know in the comments which of the tips you're gonna implement next day. That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe and see you next time.